Honestly, I don't quite know how to feel right now. I mean, I've been following this ship for about 5 years now, and suddenly I'm never going to see them again. Hey guys, Forever Fangirl here. So, I just watched the second episode of Season 7 of Once Upon a Time, which happens to be the last episode that is ever going to feature Captain Swan. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but Captain Swan, which is the pairing of Emma Swan and Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time, is one of my OTPs, the other being Tenrose, which is the 10th Doctor and Rose Tyler. Now, I've been watching Once since it first aired, which was back in 2011, I think. So in a way, I've grown up with this show for the past 6.5 years or so. And saying that out loud makes me realize just how long I've been obsessing over this show. Like, that's a lot of time. But yeah, Once Upon a Time is probably one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I know a lot of people criticize it for some of the plot holes that have come up in more recent seasons, but like I said, I've been watching this show for 6.5 years, so I've watched these characters grow and develop, and I'm quite emotionally attached now. It's kind of sad, really. And I think it's pretty safe to say that Emma's one of my favorite characters. Jennifer Morrison is an amazing actor. Just the amount of emotion that she can show and portray, and I just feel like she did a really good job playing Emma. As for Hook, aside from, you know, developing as a character a lot since we first met him, he's hot. Enough said. Anyway, Captain Swan is something I've been shipping for a very long time. I tend to hyperventilate whenever they're both on screen together. I actually recorded a bunch of reactions for 6B of Once, but I never ended up uploading them because there were some troubles trying to get the episode to overlay over the actual video. However, now they can serve as an example of just how much Captain Swan has destroyed me emotionally as a human being. Do enjoy. That is adorable. Okay. Okay, it's happening! It's happening! It's actually happening! And the theme is playing in the background, and she's...
With this ring, it now belongs to you. Take this woman to be your wife.
She's gonna be Emma Jones now!
All eternity. I do. I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Yes! Yeah. Anyway, so when season 6 ended, Jennifer Morrison announced that she would not be returning to season 7. She said her contract had ended and basically she wanted to try acting in some different roles instead of Once. However, she did say that she would return for one episode in season 7 just so that they could explain why she wouldn't be in the show anymore. And that was episode 2, which I just watched. I'm still coming to terms with the fact that I will never see any new Captain Swan content ever again. It's a really conflicting feeling. I mean, on one half, I'm really happy that they're Endgame and they didn't sink like my other OTP did, but at the same time, I'm really sad that I'm never going to see them in new episodes ever again. I mean, granted, Hook is going to be in future episodes, but it's alternate universe Hook, not Hook, which I am kind of glad about, because if it was the Hook that we know that was cursed, then Captain Swan wouldn't currently be Endgame, and it would suck. I'm also really glad that they wrote Emma out in a way that she didn't die. I was really scared that they were just going to kill her off. I mean, it was highly unlikely. She was the main character for 6 seasons. If they did that, every fan would probably hunt them down and kill them. Personally, I'm pretty happy with how they finished up their story. They're together, they're happy, they're married, and most importantly, they're expecting a child. That's something I'm also trying to come to terms with. I'm just very, very happy. The only thing I was disappointed about was we didn't get to see Emma with the baby and find out the baby's name. And I mean, if that's my only criticism, then I'm pretty good. The final scene itself was very emotional, and the music in that final scene, it had such a final feel to it. It was kind of like, it was happy, but it was also sad, but but it was also kind of like their theme, and I'm gonna download it later and cry every time I listen to it because it's just so beautiful. But yes, Captain Swan is Endgame. Whilst I'm very sad to see them go, I'm really glad that they got their happy ending. And who knows, maybe they'll have a small scene in the future, or maybe they'll be mentioned by other characters. It's not like we're never going to hear of them again. Obviously, Captain Swan isn't the only thing that happened in that episode. There were a lot of other really great things, and I am really enjoying this season despite the fact that we have almost an entirely new cast at the moment. I think it has a lot of potential, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know that this was a lot more ranting than reviewing, but I had a lot of feels that I needed to get off my chest after watching that, especially considering that there aren't many people that I know that are currently up to date with this show, so expressing everything with the internet is probably my best bet at the moment. But yeah, feel free to leave a like and a comment below, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
That's not what this is.
Aww.
It's something else. Well then.
Is this a duet? Please.
Tomorrow is uncertain. Who knows what it will bring?
But one thing
Yes!
sure love, with you I have everything, and happily ever after is
This! Right here!
This right here.
If it doesn't end with Hook and Emma kissing, I'm gonna cry. Yes?